Hi, welcome. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? How is everybody doing today? All right. Thank you for being here. It's wonderful to have all of you here. You know my vibe. You know my vibe. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing? How is everybody doing? How are you all doing today? Yesterday we had a great live. It was amazing. We all had a wonderful time, and I just wanted to do part 2 today of that live. So this week we are starting a little early. The lives are always at 5:30 p.m. Jamaica time, Mondays to Fridays, but this week, because we are helping out a wonderful queen, a beautiful sister, we are going 15 minutes early, and then we raid her after we do my live. So welcome to all of you who are here. Welcome into the chat. We will be discussing today, what to do when you're having a really bad day. Those are the days that we all have. Hi, Tony Damien. How you doing? Welcome. So as I'm saying, we're going a little earlier this week because we are showing some love to the wonderful Carter Club right after our live. She's going live all this week. So next week we go back to our regular time, which is 5:30 p.m. Jamaica time. So I'm so glad that you are all here. Hi, Sylvia. What that one, Sylvia? Tony Damien. What's up? How you doing? It seems as if we've been following each other all day throughout live streams. Isn't that true? I mean, having so much fun listening to my brother, Carolina Hillbilly. So, we're trying to get these lives going and help out each other because we are a family. And that's what family does. You assist each other. So this week, hi SF Rose, how you doing? What a guan? SF Rose is a sister in for life who bads me up constantly and beats me up constantly, but I love her anyway. It don't matter. I love you, SF Rose. It's good. We have had our moments. They don't know this. Yeah, so I'm saying, yesterday, because the day before that I had a particularly challenging day, a particularly rough day. I wanted to talk about something that we all experience, which is, sometimes we have days that are just not the right days. They're just not going the way we want those days to go. And I have some, I'm no expert, but I have some little techniques that I've been using for years that really helps me to deal with those days that are just like horrible days. And yesterday we discussed one at length, which is the power of music and what music does to you and how it impacts you and how it, it helps you to float on. Woo! Float on. Leonard Duke, what's up, man? How you doing, my bro? My brother from another mother. What's going on, sir? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. So we are discussing today the things that you can do to alleviate you when you're having a bad day. When you're having one of those days that you regret. That you said, I should not have woken up this morning. I should have just stayed in bed. Carolina Hillbilly, my brah. What's up, man? Welcome. Listen, Carolina Hillbilly, let me say this to you. The moment you get to Jamaica, I will take good care of you, bro. So even if you're on the beach, you're not going to be on the beach by yourself, and you will not get in trouble. The sisters I know are good people. Welcome, Carter Club. Life Adventures and Keto, welcome. Thank you so much for coming on over. D at Spectral 17, welcome. Swampy Acres Homestead, welcome all. Come on in, my new family, my older family, my younger family. Welcome, 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 welcome. Melanie, the moderator. I keep telling you that's one of the coolest names I know. Mr. Fulton Mraz. Did I get that right? Or is it Raz? The M is silent. Glorious Ways TV. Welcome to the live. Thank you so very, very much for coming through my live. What is up, my people? Panay Rancher in Texas. Another good old boy. Yes, yes. Aisha. What's up, Aisha? Queen Aisha. Welcome, welcome. Arlene Verdita. I just checked out your channel. Is cool. If y'all haven't seen you haven't seen Arlene Verdita's channel, you need to go check it out. You got to go check it out. Filipina Tubero in Texas. What's up? How are you doing? Neil Court, welcome. Glorious Ways TV, a new art. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for coming into the live today. Today we are discussing the things you need to do, that helps normally, the things you need to do that helps when you're having one of those really messed up, horrible, terrible days. One of those days that you're like, whoa, this is not the day I want to have. Pina Ranch in Texas, anytime, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. So are you. I can feel the love. D at Spectral 17. I just love these names. They're so cool. Everyone, if you haven't met the other person in the live already, please say hello, show some love. This channel is about love and support and positivity and avoiding those people who are negative. No negative energy. We don't want it. All right? We want to avoid the negative people here because, one of the things you have to do to avoid those bad days is sometimes those bad days are a result of, Aisha says, where else was I going to be at 5:30 on a Friday? I love you, Aisha. It's like we are connected. I am not blowing smoke up you know what. It's like we're connected. One of the amazing things about me being a new YouTuber is that I'm meeting all these amazing people. Listen, I have a theory, people, that the vast majority of people on earth are really, really nice persons. I know y'all might think I'm crazy. My oldest friend here in the chat, Sylvia M. Dallas, thinks I'm nuts for believing this, but I honestly think that most human beings are actually decent, positive, loving people. And what happens is after a period of time, being in this cray world, we get beaten down, and then we start feeling, or we meet, because one bad apple doesn't really spoil. You remember that song? One bad apple don't spoil. Oh. You remember that? The Jackson 5. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do, actually what I'm doing, is we are discussing little ways that you can improve on a bad day while you're having a bad day or after you've had a bad day. Yesterday we talked at length, and we're still going to talk a little bit about that, about the power of music and what music can do for you, to you, how it can impact your life. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm easy like Sunday morning, yeah. That's me, I'm just, anyone who has known me for any period of time will tell you I'm the coolest person ever. Meaning, I try to let nothing trouble me. Now, that doesn't mean I don't get emotional. It doesn't mean that I don't get upset. It doesn't mean that sometimes things don't get the better of me. What I'm saying is, I try my best to take a deep breath and step back. When you're driving in traffic, like for instance, yesterday I was heading home and I put on my indicator, right, to go right. I put my hand out to go right. Indicator's working, slowed down, and, gates open, started to turn, and this guy says, hey, turn on the indicator. Warm tail. What's wrong? And I just looked at him and I said to myself, he is a garbage truck. Now, I'm not being mean. I'm going to explain what that means to you. Now, we all know garbage trucks, and occasionally we ourselves are garbage trucks. Let me explain. So all of us have our really bad moments, right? I mean, there's a lot of great things happening in our lives, but sometimes there's some really negative things happening. And what happens to us very often is that The garbage truck that we all have is those negative emotions that we just, that we just pile on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? Those things, those bad things, we just keep them. And then eventually what happens is you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person. That person triggers you, and you dump all of that stress, all that anger, all that pain on that poor innocent person who has nothing to do with your situation. So the whole idea of this chat is to say, listen, there are other ways for us to deal with this. Aisha says, we are connected. I've gained 3 Jamaican brothers, 7 Jamaican sisters, a Filipino little sister, a Caucasian twin, and several Caucasian brothers and sisters, and a hillbilly. That's what I'm saying. It is the beauty of seeing the world positively. So we all know people who are, and we have all been, persons who we keep all this stuff inside of us, and then we just dump it on the innocent. All right, we dump it on those poor persons who have nothing to do with our situation. So yesterday, I said to you, one of the things that I do I do this a lot, is I sing. Play out some music. This a reggae music. Play on the R&B. Vote for my people to see. We go into the top 100, just like a mighty dread. Because music is such a powerful, amazing tool to deal with whatever we're dealing with. Derek C. Williams, welcome. No, my bro, you're never late to the party, man. You are always with us in spirit. I can always feel your vibe and your energy. So you are never late. So I'm saying that for me, one of my great escapes is music. All right, I sing, especially when I'm having those really, really tough days. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress turned down her leg. She could merengue and do the cha-cha. And anybody remember that? And while she tried to be a star, Tony always sended bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 8 till 4. They were young and they had each other. Who could ask for more at the Copacabana? The hardest knot here at the Copacabana. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. Don't fall in love. His name was Rico. I don't know about you, but sometimes the songs hit me and they just can't leave. They're just in my head. They can't go anywhere. They just stay there. But another thing that I used, escape, and we all do this, I think, is I watch television. Yeah, I do. I watch television. I watch YouTube. I try to get a laugh every time I can, any way I can. If you know me for any length of time, you know that I laugh constantly. I'm just one of those crazy people. And I think that if we can find a way to see the funniest side in most of our situations, they kind of help us out. You know what I'm saying? The people who've been watching my lives will tell you some of the crazy stuff that I've been through. But I kind of learned that one of the things we have to do is we have to figure out a way to not take ourselves too seriously. And I think that's one of our crazy problems as human beings. That we... Oh, you did? You did, Sylvia? Okay. Okay, why? Who's singing My? Oh, I don't know that one. My, God is so faithful. I know God is truly amazing. Does anybody know that one? God is truly amazing. Oh, really? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not hot at all today. Today's actually a pretty good day for me. It might be what I'm wearing, but I'm actually good. I'm good today. Yeah, fine is right. I'm good. I'm actually feeling good. Yeah, I am. What? I'm good. I'm good, Sylvie. I'm good. Yeah, so I'm saying, so one of the things that I think we can use is we can use music. The other thing is distract yourself by not taking yourself or your situation too seriously. It's just not a good idea. It's not a good look. It makes no sense to take yourself too seriously. And I think that's one of the problems that many of us have. I know that I used to do this a lot. I used to take everything to heart. Like I did everything. Anything that was said to me, I would take it personally. And listen, it doesn't mean that you can't get upset. You're not human. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have those moments when you need to take yourself seriously. But I'm just saying, find a way to see the comedy in whatever you're doing. Angela M, welcome, sweetie pie. Dre CEO, I didn't see you there, my brother. How you doing, my brother from another mother? It is so good to see you, man. So for me, I've learned just not to take myself too seriously. Okay. Oh, listen, I have a live that's happening right now. I forgot a premiere. I'm going to give you the link and you all go there. Go to the link and come back to the live, all right? Go to this link, everyone. Please go to the link. I have a premiere happening right now. I've never done this before, so help me go on over there. Here is the link. Click on it, go to it right now, and then come back to the live. Leave your live going, okay? All right, everybody, see you there. Come on over, please. Different, never did this before. What's up, bro? Come on over, people. Come on over. Click the link. Come on over. Watch this. It's going to be very short. See you there. Come on over, everybody. Our aim is to help you to become the best version of yourself that you can be. The best possible version. Greetings. My name is Peter Lloyd, singer, songwriter. You see, my love is you. My love is you. This love is the truth. Come on, you and your sword. Actor. Before we got shot. Captured foolishness of me years. Baby, just savor the moments.
Matthew, please. I've told you already I don't like Katupa.
If you can ask me anything.
You come here up.
Workout enthusiast. Welcome to my channel. So welcome to my channel, Black Light Records. I really appreciate your time. You see, I have a passion for people. Yeah, what's up? I love human beings. Yeah. I'm okay, man. I'm not sweating or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe the lighting is poor. I believe that all of us have potential. Yeah. So I've never done this before where I have a premiere in the middle of everything. Constantly suppresses this ability, this innate greatness in us. No, it's not. Now you'll find great music videos on our channel. You'll also find vlogs that speak to the human condition. You know, situations that we can all relate to. Vlogs that will help you to become a better version of yourself. All right. Vlogs about day-to-day concerns. Practical, applicable. Okay. You're watching? So the F word eventually leads to the other F word. Failure often leads to fear. In taking time out from his own life to encourage me, changed my very existence. It was a supreme act of selflessness. An amazing moment of kindness. His name?
My punch crotch tore wide open in front of the entire office. That's not an epic fail. I don't know what an epic fail is.
We also will be doing a series to assist young aspiring artists to navigate and negotiate the very, very difficult world of the reggae industry. So stay tuned for that. I want you to become a part of my Peter Lloyd Nation. I want you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when the next vlog and our video is about to drop. Now, listen. Every Monday to Thursday, we go live at 5:30 p.m. Jamaica time. On Fridays, we premiere a vlog at 5:30 p.m. and then after the vlog premiere, we go live. The lives are interesting and interactive. You can ask me any question, and we get to talk in detail about deep, meaningful, and sometimes foolful stuff. So join me. Become a part of the family. That's it all. Hey guys, thank you. Come back over. Hopefully y'all are back here. What's up? I have never done that before. I just thought it might, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. Hold on there, let me see. Yep. Yeah, so thank you for staying. I have never done that before. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again because I'm not sure if that worked. You can tell me if it worked for you. But really, the idea was to do the premiere and then we just do the live. But I don't know, that was interesting. That was a little different as told by Tina. Hey, Tina, how are you doing? Welcome back, everybody. Tell me if that worked. Because I'm not sure. For me, I'm not sure if it worked. So if it worked for you, just let me know. Like I said, I'm relatively new to YouTube, so I'm learning by watching you greats. But that was really just an introduction to my video channel, explaining what I am and what I'm about and what I do. Thank you so much for coming back, Queen Aisha. Amy, what's up? Amy, I joined you on Instagram. Your family is sweet. You've got a beautiful family, Amy. Seriously, I love your family. Dre, it worked? Thank you, bro. It worked. All right. I've just never done that before. So I was just wondering. Angela, yeah. That was just, So I just wanted to know if it worked. And I'm glad that you all thought it works. I might try it again. But I just wanted to do a little intro, explaining to people who I am, because I know some people think I'm crazy. Sandy K, welcome to the chat. I know some people think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I am a little cray-cray. Cray-cray means that normally I'm studious like this. But once in a while, something hits me, and I'm just like this, right? Life Adventures at Keto, I think it works better as a premiere if you interact with, okay, I'll try that. Okay, I was there actually. I was typing, but I think what I'll do, okay, I'll figure it out, but thank you so much. That means a lot because I'm learning the process. I'm trying to get as good as some of you people. My new family. Yeah. Sylvia, we don't think so. We just, okay. So, by the way, everyone, if you haven't checked out Sylvia M. Dallas, please go check out her channel. It's really, really cool. She's a new YouTuber, a new content creator. She's doing great stuff. Go check her out. All right. Okay. Cool, Dre CEO. That means a lot. Thank you guys, because it's great when we're honest in our feedback and stuff. So thank you again for doing that, for coming on over. The whole idea was simply to introduce myself to those who don't know me and to say to them, listen, this is who I am, this is what I do, and my purpose. And the truth is, people, my purpose, as ridiculous as it may sound, as fairy tale-ish as it may sound, I really take joy in trying to make people's lives a little better. And I do this because I'm a selfish human being. And let me explain that. I have two beautiful daughters, and I want to ensure, I think that the more people I can impact positively, the more people's lives more people I can make happy, who can, feel better about themselves, be more confident, be more self-assured, be able to see themselves in a great and positive light. I think we'll have a better world, better people, that I can leave that for my children and for your children, and we can all leave that for our children. Because sometimes we are conned. They tell us what you have to do is be self-centered and be selfish. And you read these wonderful stories that Wubba Wubba, not a real person, Wubba Wubba achieved billionaire status on his or her own. Impossible. We need people. So the whole purpose of my channel is to try and help people to achieve a better sense of self without being self-important. You get what I'm saying? Or without being, hello, I'm Peter Lloyd. I know everything about everything. And I'm going to use these rather large and complex words to ensure that you understand how amazingly intelligent I happen to be. No, that is not who I am. I'm just a little cray guy who just wants you all to realize how amazing you are and how we can help each other to navigate this. The way that you all gave me feedback about that premiere in the middle of this, that's what I'm talking about. I'm learning because you're being honest, and I wanted to help you to be a better version of yourself. So that was the whole purpose of that a while ago. It was just my way of saying, this is who I am, people. I love you and thank you for being who you are and how amazing you are. So I was saying earlier that one of the ways we can negotiate bad days, and I'm talking about the day-to-day bad day that we all have. When your boss is just, those days when your partner is just not being cool. Those days when the popo, stops you on the road for no apparent reason. Just those days that we all have. When you get a ticket and it pisses you off. You know what I'm saying? You're hitting it down the highway, you don't see them, and you're whoop whoop, and that's it. You all know what I'm talking about if you drive. Just those days. So I'm not talking about super serious stuff. I'm just saying those days when we can all help each other. And these are the tips for me. So like I said, one of the things for me is music. Though I don't know how important music might be to you in your life, but for me, music is very, very, very important. I sing constantly. Probably not as much as I used to, because I was annoying. You always have one person, who's always, I was that person, that the really cray individual. So for me, music is really important. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, Queen Aisha, you get it, right? Yes, life adventures and keto. We are all a little cray. All of us. I mean, if you are not crazy, listen, do you know how topsy-turvy our world gets occasionally and how crazy stuff happens to you occasionally? Like just things that you're like, okay. So I was seeing someone many years ago, many years ago. And, I thought things were great. And they clearly weren't. But I didn't see it. I didn't understand. And I remember we don't need to get into that, but after that ended, I walked around for like a whole week, like, does anybody remember that old R&B hit? How it goes again? She's gone. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror. Aisha might know this. I can see my Dre CEO, you know this. Any younger, pretty bodies help dissolve the memories. Oh, but I can see love's taking her down the course of me. She's gone. I've got to learn how to face it. She's gone. What went wrong? So I was walking around like really depressed. I'm not going to tell you guys that story. Y'all know too much personal stuff about my life. And I know you leave my chat and you say, Peter Lloyd is a lunatic. All right. But something happened. I was at the club with one of my friends, and I was doing the real sad thing. Derek C. Williams says, I live by American Bandstand host Dick Clark's quote, music is the soundtrack of our lives. Deep. Yeah, it is. Yet simple quote, when you stop and think about it, you name the scenario, there's a song for it. That is so very, very true. That is so very, very true. And that to me is one of the reasons why music for me is so important. And I combine all these little things because we, like I said, we all have bad days. So outside of singing constantly, which can be annoying to some people, right? I also, like I said, I watch TV or YouTube. I go for the funny stuff, like I love Dave Chappelle. I don't know if you all know who Dave Chappelle is, but I think he's funny as hell. Early Eddie Murphy, like I said, Richard Pryor, Snake. I try to find ways to laugh because I think it's really important, and we have to be able to laugh at ourselves. I mean, we all have had those really funny moments. Now, I know this is a terrible thing to say, but I think this is human. When we see a child fall, we all run to that child and we help the child. But when we see an adult fall, as long as they're not hurt, that's key. As long as they're not hurt, all right? I tend to find it funny. And if you fall okay, I've been telling you guys some really stuff. You cannot share any of this stuff because if you share it, I will have to hunt you down and tickle you, okay? You cannot share some of this stuff. All right. So years ago, I was doing this huge festival in Europe. Sylvia, I've never told you this story. Do not repeat it. It was embarrassing. So it's in the middle of the night and the spotlight's on me. The spots are bright. Now, sometimes people see artists on stage with their glasses, their shades, and people are saying, oh, these artists are their cray-cray. Why are they? It is the middle of the night. Why are you wearing glasses? Okay, so, but there's a reason. I'm going to tell you why. What happens is when the spotlight hits you, if it's like if it's a huge show and the spot is really powerful, it can literally blind you. So I'm in the middle of a song, right? One of my tracks. I'm doing the song, the audience is going crazy, and they're like, and I'm like, hey man, I'm cool. I'm doing really well, and everything is going well. The spot hits me, bam! All right, it hits me straight in the face. Let me calm down. The spot hits me, bam! Straight in the face. I'm not wearing shades. It's really bright, and I step forward and step right off the stage. Oh my God. Oh. Do these things only happen to me? No, I've seen this happen to other artists, so I have actually seen it. I stepped right off the stage, all right? But the good thing is I didn't fall all like 10 feet, which is a hell of a drop. What happened is that they have these huge boxes, like the huge boxes that bring the sound out to because this was like maybe 150,000 people, right? So I step off the stage, right? I hear my background vocals go, right? And I step right off, but I land on the box. So I land on the box and everybody's going, he's so cool. And I continue to sing, yeah. I meant to do that. Yeah. Listen, we laughed for days while we were on tour after that. Every time those band members see me, till today, they terrorize me about that happening to me. I stepped right off that stage. So when you see us, right? When you see us wearing shades, I'm crying. I'm sorry. Do not laugh at me. If you're my friends, do not laugh at me. That was a horrible period. That was horrible. Imagine what would have happened if I did not land on those boxes. What would I have done? I probably would have hit the ground and rolled and got up and like, woo, woo. It was crazy. But the thing is, I found a way to laugh at most things because I realized that when these things happen, they're a really, really good way to judge your character. Like, who are you? Who exactly are you as a human being? There was like 150,000 people out there, right? I mean, and when you do those big festivals, like when they introduce it to you, it's then people are, I don't know what people are expecting. Like, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Montego Bay, Jamaica, and the audience is like, put your hands together, so and so festival, and welcome on stage, Peter. And the audience goes, Lord. So your ego is super stoked. You are stoked. You are ready. You are the boss. You run things and you fall off the stage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, I've had some crazy stuff happen to me in my life. I think I'm a full product of my parents' beautiful insanity, the wonderful people I have around me, because Sylvia M. Dallas is nuts too, because she's crazy. And listen, I'm going to tell you all a secret. SF Rose is also crazy. She is. I've had some things happen. So the thing is, I've learned that you cannot take yourself too seriously. And I think that's one of the problems. One of the things that happen to leaders, to the politician and the business leaders and the superstars is sometimes they just take themselves too seriously. You can't take yourself too seriously. I mean, we're human. We're nuts. And I think once you figure out a way to laugh at yourself, listen, sometimes I just break out in laughter because I remember some stuff and I just laugh. I am sure that if I lived somewhere else, I would be committed to some institution at this point in time because I think people think I'm crazy. In fact, my 14-year-old, she says, Dad, you laugh, that laugh, it's horrible, right? But I'm like, people, how am I going to laugh? Am I going to laugh like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I'm sorry, when I start to laugh, people, I cannot help myself. I literally cannot stop laughing. Because if it's funny, it's just funny. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. If it's funny, it's just funny. So I think we have to also, outside of music, you have to not take yourself too seriously. I mean, you cannot always take yourself seriously. Derek C. Williams says, Three Stooges moment, female got hit in the face with a pie at a hip hop concert I was at. I knew he was going to bang her with it. But you have to be able to laugh because sometimes some really terrible things happen in our lives. And sometimes some really ridiculous stuff happens in our lives. Come on, admit it. Things that, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be responsible and mature and intelligent. The Positive Pusher. Welcome, the Positive Pusher. It is great to have you in the chat. Welcome to the family. We are all family here. Speak your piece. Speak it out of love. Welcome. You want to ask any questions? No problem. We are discussing, since you just got here, little things you can do to improve a bad day as it is happening or after it's happened. And first thing we talked about was the power of music and singing. Positive Pusher, I don't know, do you like music? Are you into music? What kind of music do you like? If you like music, what kind of music do you like? And or if not about music, everyone, please show some love to my dear friend, Luvi Bautista. She is amazing. I love her live streams. You will like them too. She doesn't always speak English, but still her lives are great. So she's cool. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the live. So I'm saying that one of the things that we can do, the first thing is music. If you're into music, start playing some music. Sing. Even if you're off key, it doesn't matter. It's cool. I mean, you don't have to be. All right. Years ago, I was judging a contest, a singing talent show in Kingston, Jamaica. It was a first really big, I don't know what you call it in America. It's like a Six Flags. I don't know what you call that there. I'm not quite sure. We would call it like a carnival thing. You know, you have rides and stuff. And so you had this big talent show that's happening, and I was the chief judge. You know, I was a head judge, and I was all dressed up in my long sleeve shirt. You know, looking all cool and stuff. And So the talented, we had some really talented persons there, but there was this girl, an amusement park. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. I didn't see you. Thank you, Mary. An amusement park, right? So being the head judge, of course, a professional artist, relatively popular. People are always looking to me. So this young lady stepped on stage. People, she was gorgeous, beautiful, and she had on like a nice long fitted long dress. She had long gloves all the way up here. She just looked amazing, stoic, goddess like queen, and she was, her form was perfect. She was all like this, and gorgeous, just beautiful. And I was like, and all us judges, three of us there, we're sitting there, we're like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. She's gonna kill this. We were just, the entire audience was like, because she was just so stunningly beautiful, so eloquent, so powerful. Just the way she presented herself, you knew she was gonna blow us out of the water. And she stands up, and the band starts to play the music in the background, soft. And she says, I want to do this song for the love I lost. I'm paraphrasing. He was beautiful. So this song, my love, my light, my soulmate, is dedicated to you. And she stepped back, and we were all like, oh my God, this is gonna be amazing. And they started playing. Do y'all know? Okay, everybody here knows Whitney Houston, I assume. So she's standing there. We're hearing the band is low, and then the band fades. The spotlights hit her. Smoke comes up. She just looks amazing. She looked like a megastar. Do y'all remember when Whitney put out that first big hit? No, I'm trying to remember the song. 'Cause I'm saving all my love for you. Right? Okay. Yeah. Y'all know the song? All right. Okay. So she's standing there. We're there. We're like, oh my God. The band starts. Da-dum, da-na-num, num, da-na-num, da-na-num. And we're like, oh my God. She's going to slay this. Whitney Houston. Oh my God. She's going to win. She's going to win. She steps to the mic and she inhales. And we're like, oh my God, oh my God. We were feeling goosebumps, people. We knew this was going to be the most amazing performance of the night. And then she goes, a few stolen moments. We were in shock. The entire audience, the judges, we were like, what the hell is this? But looking at her, our brain is saying, no, she's gonna get back on key. She's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. And then she goes, and by the time she gets to, so I try to resist being last on your list. I'd rather be home feeling blue. And we're like, what? What is this? And then she hits it. So I'm saving my life for you. I need to do a movie. No one believes these stories. I'm so happy people were there. We were in shock. We were in shock. First we were in shock, and then we got angry because we anticipated so much. We thought she was going to be amazing. No, Aisha, she wasn't off key. She was not. If the key was in Canada, she was in Atlanta. She was nowhere in the key. She couldn't sing at all. She looked amazing, but she really couldn't sing. And I just sat there because remember now, I had I was going to have to speak to her, because how they do it is after you perform, the judges then they say something. So everyone turned and looked at me, which was really cruel and evil of these people, because why did I have to be the person to speak? And so the band ends and the audience is just like this. They're not even responding. They don't. It's like they don't know what to do. Nobody knows if we should laugh, cry, or scream. And I'm just just sitting there. And she steps out, and she's still gorgeous and elegant. And the MC says, "Mr. Lloyd, would you like to say a few words?" And I say, "That first of all, you look beautiful. You look amazing. Your outfit works really well. The lighting, everything was wonderful. You look great." Because I can't, right? So the judge to my right, she's a famous choreographer in Jamaica. Famous choreographer. I'm seeing her, but I can't remember her name. She just leaned forward and said, "Dear, you sucked. You were terrible." Oh my God, it was. I didn't know what to do. Because I didn't know what to do. People, I was like, what? Oh my God. Oh. All right, Carter Club. We see you in a few minutes. All right, don't worry about it, sweetie. We see you in literally 15. So, people, I've had some experiences that would blow your mind. I think it was Tracy who said I should write a book. I'm thinking of doing, I think a book won't do it. I've had some experiences that make no sense because she looked amazing, people. She looked, there is no way to express. It was like the first time I heard Mike Tyson speak. People, I love Mike Tyson. I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan. Mike Tyson he's just devastating. Mike Tyson is if you know nothing at all about boxing, Mike Tyson perhaps was the most terrifying heavyweight boxer of all time. The knockout king. We were terrified of him. And I was like, oh my God, as a young teenager, I was like, oh my God, Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. Mike. And then I remember seeing the first Ed Bradley. Was it Ed Bradley? I remember. It was the first interview. And they turned to Mike and they said, Mike, no, it's that guy who's always at the ring fights. I cannot remember his name. I'm seeing him, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, I'm not the one that says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome." Let's get ready to rumble. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but it wasn't him. It was the other guy that works with, I think, ABC. So the guy says, "Mike, you were amazing in there. That 1-2 in the first round, he was out cold after all the things he was saying. Do you want to say something?" And Mike says, "Yeah, I just want to say he was just talking." People, I fell off the ground. I'm like, how can you be the most terrifying boxer in the world and sound like that? It made no... People, I was on the floor. And understand, I love Mike Tyson. I cannot start a laugh. I'm going to end up getting another headache because people, when I laugh, I can't help myself. Anyway, I'm just saying that outside of music, right, laughter really helps us to live through the process. It really, really helps us to get over a bad day. So if you're having a really bad day, music first. If you can't access music, something that you love, a band you love, a song you love, whatever it is, music. If that's not working, then combine it with comedy. Surf the web if you can. Remember something really funny that happened to you. Think about the girl that I just told you about who looked amazing but could not sing to save her mother's life. And listen, I'm not mad at her for that. I think I was just mad because I was so disappointed because she looked amazing. Hold on there. Aisha said, oh. All right. So, all right. So if you can't listen to the music, if you can't, just watch some television, read a good book. A good book works also. Like a really, really good book works. All right. If you can't do any of that, then you can also, my brothers and sisters, you can also laugh. Just think about something funny, something that happened. People were going over to strengthen our sister Carter Club in exactly 10 minutes. I'm just trying to get an hour, as instructed to me by my sister, the bully, SF Rose. Yes, SF Rose, you are a bully sometimes. I love you, but you're a bully. I love you, but you bully. Yeah. So I need you all to do something for me, though. I'm going to ask you to sign a disclaimer. All right. Please do not tell anybody that I'm this stupid. Don't share this with anybody. All right. And I don't want any of you laughing at me in the lives. I want you to just, just do that. Oh, it's okay, Peter. None of you laugh at me in the lives. All right. Okay. If y'all love me, no laughing at me. Big up to everybody who shared out the link to the live. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm going to go live again at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow, p.m. Jamaican time. I've never done this before, but I just feel like doing it. I'm following my vibe and how I feel. So tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. There are other people here whose lives I think you should check out, please. You got to check out Queen Aisha. She's amazing. She's always amazing. Aisha her lives are informative and interactive, and she's just a powerful young lady, powerful woman. Go check out my friend Sylvia M. Dallas. She's cool. Lovey Bautista. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I like her lives too. And she's bilingual, or it sounds like trilingual. She sounds like she can speak many languages. People, I'm just going on because I'm trying not to laugh. I'm just trying to be cool because I'm trying to give you like serious. I feel like the school teacher. Did I ever tell you that I was a school teacher at a high school in Kingston, Jamaica? All right. I taught history. I was 18 years old and I was teaching girls who were 18 years old. Now, let me explain this. In high school, I was really, really good at history, the subject history. So there was a shortage of history teachers and I was trying to make some extra money. So I graduated school not long before that. I was at university. I was trying to earn some extra money. So I applied and I was shot this high school. And this is an all-girls high school, So I applied and they gave me the job. But I thought, okay, they're going to let me teach like the 12-year-olds and the 13-year-olds, right? Aisha said... Caribbean Queen says, what? Yes, I really was. I really taught history while I was trying to go to the first year of university to make some money. So but I'm not really like a teacher. What happened is that they were short of a history teacher. So they asked me if I would do this. And I said, yeah. And listen, guys, I needed the money. So I said, okay. But I thought they were going to let me teach like the 12 and 13-year-olds. Remember, I just turned 18. So when they put me into what we call sixth form here, these are the girls who are taking A-levels. I did really, really well at history in my A-levels. So I was like, what? And I resigned the job in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Work it out in your minds. 18-year-old teen, just turned 18, all right? Not the most attractive guy in the world, teaching an entire class of beautiful 18-year-old girls. What could go wrong? Right? The first day I came in and they introduced me, the second day I was starting the course. So I come in, and I'm trying to look all teachery or serious because I remember teachers being like really serious. Humans against the fridge. What's up, man? So glad to see you, a smart man. No fridge allowed. Fresh food only. I agree, my brother. All right. So, the first day I go in and I knew this is going to be, because I thought it was going to be cool because the girls are all there, but the girls right at the front row during the class, they started to pull their skirts up. Yeah. So they're pulling their skirts up and I'm trying to be all cool, like a teachery. Like I'm going to be, Sylvia, I'll tell you which school it is after. It's this, okay, Sylvia, your high school is here. It's the high school right in front of your school. That's the high school. Yeah. So you know it's high school I'm talking about, right? So I'm there, and the girls are kind of pulling they're inching their, and these are some of these girls I used to see at the bus stop when we were coming home from school, right? Some of these girls I like. And you know, they they're dropping their pencils and leaning forward, and I'm going like, what? Because I mean, I don't know what to do. By the fourth class, I was just confused because the girls would come up, like I'd say, you know, write something on the board. They'd come up, they'd rub on me, they'd rub their hands on me, and I can't remember what I'm supposed to be teaching these girls. So within 2 weeks, I resigned. I mean, I just think they were just messing with me. This was a very, very bad idea. I don't know why they would have put some young 18-year-old kid to teach 18-year-old in an all-girls school. I'm like one of 3 men there. And the youngest man to me, I'm like 18. He's like 72 years old. I'm like, this was a really bad idea. However, here is the point. When that experience ended, Aisha says, I need to see your younger pictures because I think you were way too hard on your younger self. No, Aisha, I was not. Sylvia M. Dallas is here. She's known me from I was 13 years old. She can tell you, I was not. I truly was a greater face. I would post I would send you some pictures in your Facebook. This is no joke. And I was also skinny like this. I was beyond skinny. I was thin. Seriously. So this was a really bad. Oh, we have about 4 more minutes to go over to Carter Club. Can someone drop Carter Club's, one of the mods? By the way, thank you to all the moderators. You guys have been amazing for my lives. Thank you so much. Can someone drop Carter Club's link, please? So that we know that in 4 minutes, we're all going to head right over there. I'm just trying to get the hour before it. If I don't do the hour, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to be flogged by SF Rhodes. And I don't mean it in a good way. All right? Sylvia, tell them the truth. Yeah. See, Sylvia says it. Sylvia M. Dallas says it. I was skinny. I had no muscle. I looked like a leaf that if you turn the leaf sideways, I would look like that. I am not joking. I was super skinny. Susie Unstoppable, welcome. Yeah. So what I'm trying to express to you is this was such a bad idea, but the thing is I needed the money. And I kept saying to myself, why would they put me in this class? It made no sense. So you know when I resigned when I won't call her name, one of the students who I eventually dated. Look, I was 18, she was 18. We dated. When I got to university, when she got to university, we dated. Anyway, she came up to me one lunchtime and she stuck a note in my pocket. And even I knew that a teacher should never fraternize with students. This is something that I still believe till this day. And after I read that note and how I felt, I realized and I went straight to the principal and I just resigned. Here's the thing. 1 year later, me and her were dating. And we laughed for about 3 weeks nonstop. I cannot tell you what she put on. I cannot, people. I can't. Don't ask me to. I'm not going to do it. Okay? But anyway, so 3 things very quickly. So the first thing, remember when you're having a bad day, music. If you're into music, listen to some great music. Sing if there's no music around you. All right? 2, laughter. Find something you find funny. Laugh at yourself. Laugh. I'll continue this tomorrow because there was, but the 3, if you can watch something or read something to distract yourself, all right? And in the laughter, remember, you cannot take yourself too seriously. We're heading over to our sister in 1 minute, 30 seconds, all right? Dre CEO, my brother, I certainly did grade her. And she got an A++++++. I cannot believe you brought that out in me. My brother, no, I cannot believe you brought that out in me. No way. How could you make me admit that, Dre? But I certainly did grade her. All right, tomorrow, if I know it's a Saturday, but if you are free, come and hang out with me, please. 5:30 p.m. tomorrow after my brother Caroline Hilly Billy. And I think tomorrow Aisha goes live also. Remember, we have to support each other. And I love you all. Amy, Carter has not yet. Oh, she hasn't started her live yet. Okay, we can wait just a little longer until she is ready to go over. Aisha, I can't believe. Why would you encourage him to say something like that I graded her? Oh, Carter's not live yet. Is it that she's not going live or she's not ready to go live? Can someone find out for me? Oh, she's running late. Oh, cool. No problem at all. So you see, Dre CEO, what you did is you just brought back memories that I can't afford to have these kind of memories right now. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say, Dre's. All right, I'm gonna share something with all of you, you ladies, you queens, you amazing ladies. I'm gonna share something with you that me and my friend used to do when we were at university. When I was just a freshman at university, the University of the West Indies in Jamaica. Now, here's what we did. We used to do this thing, and I'm ashamed of it now that I've gotten older and I have 2 daughters. But this is what we used to do. All right, I want you to hear me, people. And this cannot leave this chat. All right. I may have to delete this chat after this, and you all may never laugh like me again. But just remember, I was 17 going on 18. I got to university when I was 17 years of age. So this is what I found out. My friend and I, we used to work this thing that we did. Aisha said, trust me, I have nothing to do with it at all. It's all Dre CEO. I live with him. Hell, I married him. I get it every day. Dre, my bra. Dre, I have so much stuff. Believe me, I could literally write volumes. The thing is, Dre, I did my first TV series for Walt Disney when I was 15, right? And I started to travel the whole world. So I had some really different experiences. And then in the midst of all of this, remember, Greater Face. Anyway, all right. So we're going to teach you this one thing. We're going to share this. To get girls, the girls who are just coming into the university, this is what we used to do. We used to run this thing. So we'd play good cop, bad cop. Dre, I know you are not this kind of person because you are a gentleman and a scholar. Derek C. Williams wouldn't do it either. None of the brothers in the chat would do this, but I did this when I was younger and I was ashamed. I'm ashamed now. This is what we would do. So let's just say Tony Damon comes to the university. It's our first time there. We would pull straws to see who would be the bad guy. So let's just say my friend, he was going to be the bad guy. So he would aggressively approach Tony Damon. Hey, what's up? I like you. What room are you in? I want to get to know you. And he might even touch her, nothing too, but too aggressive. And she would be turned off. We would time it, and then I would walk over and say, leave the girl alone. What is wrong with you? Look, I'm sorry, young lady. I apologize for his behavior. Leave the girl alone, man. Get out of here. Leave her alone. We don't do this here. And then I would walk off. The next day, she would see me at lunchtime because we had 3 main areas that we ate. So I would search for her, and then I would sit down with my male friends as if I didn't see her. And normally, if she was relatively decent, she would come over to me and say, hey, I didn't even get your name. Thank you so much for what you did yesterday. And I would do something like this. It's no problem. Everything is all right? And I would not make a move. 2 or 3 days later, I might just see her and say, hey, you good? Are you adjusting okay? And normally within a couple of weeks, it worked. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I did that. I'm ashamed. I just want you to know it wasn't my idea originally. It was my friend's idea. I just went along with it because it worked. Yeah, I did that. Ladies, on the behalf of Burma Payton says, I never thought of doing that. It wasn't even my idea, guys. It literally wasn't even my idea. I would not have ever thought of doing something like that. I am not that kind of, but it worked. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. All right. If Aisha is still here, Aisha, I'm going to explain something to you. This is why I could never be like a Mac, or or like a girl's man, or because I like people. So the thing with me is I couldn't have multiple partners because I was going to treat each partner like they were more. It's just not who I am. I'm just really, really bad at doing that. So eventually I realized I had to stop doing that because I started to develop genuine feelings for these people. I mean, they're people. They was amazing. I was fortunate. I mean, these women were generally really amazing girls. And I learned very, very early from just that one experiment. That was probably the only time I think I was like a tiny bit of a Mac, that I couldn't do that. For you to be a Mac, I think you have to be like cold. And I'm just not cold, people. I'm just not that kind of human being. I like people too much. I want people to be happy. I don't want to make anyone sad. I mean, okay, I'm the guy that would stay in a relationship way too long because I didn't want to hurt the other person. Seriously, that's who I was at one point in my existence. All right. But anyway, I'm ashamed that I told you this. So since we are still here, we can keep talking about these ways of getting over having bad days. So one of the other ways that you can do this, Aisha said, I agree. I don't like making people sad. Yes, Aisha. I don't understand how people. My daughter and I. My daughter uses the term sociopath and psychopath a lot, and she's explained to me the meanings of these words. My daughter's she's bright. They're both very, very bright. Anyway, people, that my brain, I drift, right? I go all over the place. So one of the other ways that, has she started the live yet? Does anyone know if Carter Club has started her live yet? Can anyone tell me? Any of the mods, do you know? Can anyone? Susie Unstoppable, Derek C. Williams, see you later. This is my first time. I don't feel welcome. Susie Unstoppable, why? Why don't you feel welcome? What's going on? Why don't you feel welcome? I don't want you to feel unwelcome. Why? What happened? Explain to me what happened. Did we do something to upset you? I'm really sorry that you felt that way, though. Hopefully you'll come by again. But genuinely sorry about that. All right? Does anyone know if Carter Club has started her live yet? Do we know? Yes, Susie Unstoppable. Don't go, sweetie. I apologize. I'm not quite sure why you would feel that way, though. Oh, she's live. Okay, cool. Please head over to our friend Carter Club. Susie Unstoppable. I apologize. I will reach out to you directly to find out what the problem was. See you guys tomorrow if you have the time. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 1st of August, I think. 5:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Come on over. It's going to be fun. All right. We will continue to discuss ways to overcome this. Head over to her, please, everyone. Show her some love. Carter Club, we going to raid her right now, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, my mods. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody, for participating. I love you all. You are my kings and queens. You are kings and queens. All right. Vermin Paint and Photo. See you guys there in a little bit. Tony, see you. Thank you very much, guys. All right, Susie Unstoppable, I will reach out to you and find you. All right, bye. See you guys.